Right, let's have a look to see what's going on in Diamond, shall we? We have Lee Sin jungle and Nunu jungle. Which one will be destined for Master Tier? What will they need to improve upon? Let's find out. We have a Master Yi in lane and a Soraka in lane, which is definitely a little odd, but hey, we don't care about those things. We know we can carry any game. Now, here the Nunu is going to... Ooh, I thought for a second, is he going to go level 2 ganking? You don't have to do that. One of the jungle myths about League of Legends, and a full video on that on the main channel tomorrow, is that Nunu has to do a level 2 gank. That Nunu has to do red Raptors into a level 2 gank. No, in fact, it's better actually sometimes to full clear, especially if you know you might run into the enemy jungle. Because as we watch this mid lane trade, you can put 2 points into your Q while you actually clear, right? And that means as Master Yi strikes a kill as well, that means you have a 600 damage ability, right? That goes from 400 to 600 at rank 2, so you don't need your smite to go ahead and do the Scuttle Crab because you have one. So technically you have 3 smites, but not only that, if you do the full clear, you can put 2 points into that Q sooner so that you can actually start jumping sooner. Although, you know, it depends on what you want to accomplish, right? If you still want to red side quadrant into a gank, then obviously you're going to need your E. But Lee Sin does the retro clear of Raptors red Krugs, little odd, goes back to base down to the bottom side, gets himself a longsword, not even a Doran's blade. I don't like that. He probably was looking to go ahead and gank the Master Yi, right? We can expect that to have been one of the moves, but the Nunu now is doing a 5 camper, with the Lee Sin most likely starting on the top side. It makes no sense. If you want help implementing this information into your own game, I have a free jungle improvement resource as well as a dedicated program where we have jungle video courses, jungle coaching VOD libraries, weekly free video content seen nowhere else, as well as Q&As and patch note rundowns, as well as a private jungle Discord. And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's converting junglers to gold, to emerald, to diamond, to master plus. If you want to climb faster than anyone you know, jungle diff every game you play, click the link below or head to virkayu.gg. And now we have the Lee Sin coming on down to shadow this to Soraka. What are you going to do? And the Nunu's not topside by himself. He can definitely gank this one. The Lee Sin is doing the thing that you're told not to do as a jungler by a lot of coaches, which is just spam gank, look for aggressive plays. Except he's doing it in a really bad way, isn't he? I mean, even if we get something here, I don't care too much. We got 2 things going on here. The Nunu's going into the Vex. We're going to try going into that one. That should be a free kill for us. Don't even flash if you're the Vex. Oh! Ooh, actually, you know what? I did not expect her to hit the max fear. Well, not max fear. I didn't expect her to hit the fear and actually get out there. Let's have a look. Because I feel like this should have been a kill. So the Lee Sin goes down here, obviously. We go onto this. Okay, all you have to do is avoid this fear. So, because you have phase rush, right? And it's procced. I know we're going for this Omega kill on the Q. But the problem is, you're waiting for this bar to be full up, right? So as soon as this next one hits, boom, you're getting the fear. So you've got to use your phase rush to try and create some space, or use your flash to create some space such that you're at least forcing her to flash. But, you know, if you look at the E usage as well, that's important. Make sure you're hitting everything. Like the Soraka backs off too much, he doesn't see, so always communicate. Say, hey, I'm on my way. Why is she backing off so much? Like, this shouldn't happen whatsoever. Ping 3 times on my way. Look how happy he looks. Look how happy Willem is. He's like, yes! Free kill! Boom. He hits. We auto attack. You know, we Q there. We got another E there. That's definitely hitting as well. And this is when the fear's going through. So this is when I might even think about just flashing out of that zone you see where the hitbox is, just to ensure you don't actually get caught up, because you do have phase rush and you're going to have one more proc on that E and to get the root. So even if they do flash, you've got phase rush plus flash plus E3 proc, gives you the stun. I feel like we could have gotten the kill, but it was well played by the Vex. We give credit. And then the Lee Sin's in the meantime in the bottom lane, and he gets nothing. So, well, he gets sums, but, you know, he's got 3 camps. This is not how you play the game when we talk about spam ganking and invading. You know, this is not it. The Nunu should not have 5 camped. It's doomed, terrible, might as well full clear. The Lee Sin's gone the other direction, which is, I've done my full quadrant, and I'm just going to run around spam ganking. Again, can you do this? Yes, but if this is your reality where you take too long to do this kind of stuff, where you're just spam ganking and now, you know, it's 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and all these camps are level 1, that sucks. Because now the Nunu can take your first respawn of Raptors and Krugs, right? Which he should do here. So this is really good. Well done, basically, Bob. And the Lee Sin has got level 1 camps all the way up here, completely segmented from his own jungling. Like, the Nunu should just go and check the Krugs as well now, honestly. Like, stop wasting time, go Krugs. And obviously, we have the scanner early, which I don't like. You know, even as Nunu, I know you might want that scanner to check wards, but you're Wing through the river to a gank. When are you stopping to clear the wards? You're stopping to clear the wards afterwards, right? So early on, it's less of an issue. I feel like we should have the wards here, so we can put one here, take this away. You can just W away to safety, go back to base. You can lane gank the bottom lane, or you just go through here and gank the bottom lane. You've got this quadrant as well. You've got this quadrant as well. You've got this straight mid lane gank. All the options in the world are available to you as Nunu. If you don't have that for scanning, you leave deep vision here. And the Lee Sin now will go to the Raptors, be like, oh, they're gone. Go here. Oh, they're gone. And now nothing's available. And he's going to coin flip go for this dragon. I don't know why. You haven't really based other than a longsword. It doesn't make sense for you to necessarily go for this dragon. Let's see. Look how long it takes him. Nunu just goes mid lane now. Obviously, Vex no longer has flash. Does get the fear proc again, but again, with the phase rush, you see that with the phase rush. We miss it. Lee Sin shows up through the mid lane. Yeah, it's tragic. Vex is a tough one without proper CC chaining, and that's why it was so important to burn her flash afterwards. Stop. It's good. You see the Lee Sin on the minimap already. Stop. Save your W for the Lee Sin. Like, turn the W the other direction. Hit Lee Sin, right? You've got the Soraka. The Vex is out of the fight 100%. Yeah, she's up 2 levels, which is weird, but we should be able to kill the Lee Sin. And again, the big problem is, if you just ward this, take this, ward this, take this, back to base it, you would see this occurring. Now you can straight down the river this, the lane this, with the Dark Seal, right? And you can do the Demonics Embrace Jack Show build, which is what you should be doing, and a story, and you will do a lot of damage. Seriously. So, bad Nunu jungling, but not as bad as the Lee Sin, who will indirectly here be reward. No Q. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, you see, this is the thing. Oh. Case in point. In the video, I'm also talking about, like, is Lee Sin really that difficult to play? No, he's not. You know, anyone in Gold Plus can pilot the champion well enough now that he still is able to actually be executed well enough. Like, you can get kills, you can be fed, you hit your Q, you hit a good kick, you got your slows as well. Like, it's all good. You got your shields, your ward hubs, your safeguard, your lifesteal, the slows. The kit is there. You don't have to use it in like this perfectly fluid order to make it work, right? Even little slow, clunky Lee Sins are still going to do good damage. As long as your jungling is good. I mean, that's the most important thing. So Nunu comes around the wall and hits a snowball, and then we're going to hit the E here, walk the other direction accidentally, get the stun, get the cleanse, it's into a mini wave, and she dashes in and kills everybody. And now you say, well, it's results-based that she dies. Well, as you all know, in a losing lane, should you gank it? What are you told? You're told by some people that you absolutely must gank the losing lane, like otherwise you're going to keep losing. You're going to lose the game. No. The best way to do this is to actually go and impact another lane, get them fed, and then when you're strong enough, come down by yourself because you're strong enough or with someone else, and then that's when you punish this lane. But you can only be as strong as your jungling, and in this particular case, both junglers have now decided that they want to be level 4 low econ gamers. Well, he's level 5 now. The Nunu started off okay, just full clear. And then counter jungle. You can do that. You don't have to spam gank. Like I like the full clear into the gank. Cool. Lee Sin chose bottom lane 12 CS red buff. Okay, that means this is available at 3:55.4 and at 4 minutes 35. So let me just take all of these camps away from you. 3 quadrant control. Go to the bottom side. Gank the bottom lane earlier before the Samir is really fed. Get yourself absolutely juiced. Take the free dragon. That's how you win this game. Was that quick? Good. Because if you want Master T, you've got to think quicker. And you've got to think map control. Buff. All controlled. Plus a gank mid lane. Cool. Should have been a kill, wasn't. Back to base, straight down mid lane. Quickly impact this before the Samir runs out of catchability, I guess. And then if you want this, you can take this. Otherwise, you can fall back to this and then gank this. Like Nunu, while he is, yes, a ganking, map controlling, objective securing jungler. See that? Ward hop, kick, Q, dead. Missing HP on the Q proc, huge. This Lee Sin's not very good, but he can make it work. He's 2-0-0. The build is a little weird, but hey, doesn't matter. Works. Lethality here is good, but I just tell people, go Gold Drinker, man. Go Gold Drinker, go Cleaver, go Starix, GA. Just win the game, be unkillable. It's much better than this finesse stuff, because this finesse stuff is what causes you to lose. So, Yi is running down the Garen, actually. So they've lane swapped. But now we're just so out of sync, man. We're 1-3-0. This was terrible. This was terrible. This was terrible. You know, and the Lee Sin truly wasn't punished. So if you want Master Tier, if you want to get through Diamond, you've got to punish enemy junglers' mistakes every time or you will lose. And both junglers have made equal mistakes at this point, but the Lee Sin's 2-0-0 because he actually punished the Nunu's positioning. We didn't punish the Lee Sin's random ganking early. But that being said, having that good impact, ganking and invading and sacrificing some camps early is okay, provided you know how to fix it. He didn't know how to fix it, but he got to because of the Nunu's inadequacy, shall we say. So now he gets this free dragon, he's level 6. Nunu's just stuck on the experience train, and this is the whole point. If you full clear, now you can spend time counter jungling, ganking, and ganking, because all of these camps are going to respawn at level 4-5. You're going to have your buffs respawning at level 6. You can fall back to them a little later. So instead of having all of the ganking here, you have the ganking here, but all the camps are higher level. Whereas the Lee Sin did all here, and he had level 1 camps sitting around. So if he was rightfully punished, he'd be really feeling that pain. And now the Nunu, because of the misexecution, is stuck full clearing anyway to catch up a little bit. That's not exactly how you're going to win this game, unless you're a Karthus or a full clearing monster. Like, you got to be impactful on the lanes. Where are we going? Snowball. We're running with a snowball. What the hell am I witnessing? Okay, basically, Bob, I now think you are not actually Bob, and I think you had something to drink. Yeah. Well, we got the cannon minion. Then this is why this is dumb as well. If you just build your Dark Seals, your Demonixes, and your Jack Shells, you will be monstrous, guys. You will be monstrous. The damage is huge. Why it works on most tanks? Because tanks are not really that tanky at the moment. You know, not for a few more weeks. And so we need a bit of damage in our kits to be amplified, to compensate. Just is the way the game is, right? That's just how we have to play it. So definitely missing out. We're only 6 CS up on the Lee Sin is 3-0-0. You got the dragon as well. And now you're looking at it with full clearing upside. Nunu actually gets something going here on the Vex. There we go. Also just smite Q, right? Smite Q. Smite. As you Q, by the time the smite's gone through, the Q goes through, it's all together. Oh, sorry. Q then smite. Q, the animation goes through and you smite as the animation is instantaneous. Sorry, I went back to front in my brain for no particular reason. But yeah, I made a guide on this in 2017. Long time ago. And in the Nunu guide, when it first was reworked. Because you got that animation on the Q, right? So while that animation goes through right there, you smite at the same time, so they hit at the same time. And basically no one can outsmite you. Because you got 1,000 true damage at max rank on this one. Sorry, 1,200 at max rank on this one. Plus, obviously, your smite. So, I mean, no one's outsmiting. Literally 2,400 at max rank. Like, that's insane what you can do. So, you want to be able to control these objectives, but it does come with you needing to jungle well. Apart from the brain farts of my numbers there, but end of the week, end of 2023, it's been a long year. Hopefully you forgive some number slippage. You do? Oh, thank you so much. It's gracious. We have the Soraka mid lane shoving it up. Lee Sin's in the area. It's like, I can't contest this because of the Lee Sin and the no Vex, so he gives it up, which is great. Great decision making from the Lee Sin. Really, really good here. Cannot contest the Herald is gone. Lee Sin's gonna get really, sorry, the Master's getting really greedy. So Lee Sin's like, yo, what's up? Just gonna kick you in the face, kick you in the face. Huge. This stuff is huge. The Lee Sin's actually doing really good things now, apart from the first rotation. Here comes Nunu, taking the Herald. Fear Bar is building up in the Vex. She just flashes through. Now we're gonna try and hit that E to get that stun, obviously, rooted into the full ult. That was much better by the Nunu, much better. We knew she was slowed, we knew she was gonna be stuck, we knew that with the ult field, plus that E coming through at full charge, she'd be rooted, exploded, nice. Now, we do want to use the Herald for maximum gold. Obviously, Lee Sin would have gone back to base here. The problem is the Samir's moving up. So once you see this, you need to run. And that's the downside of... Oh, good Q. Good Q. Yeah, that's okay. It's not okay that it goes into the Nunu. Maybe we wanted to use it here to bust open the Mercy or here, but... yeah, it's a tough one. You gotta watch the back timers in the bottom lane, really, and watch the roams. It's. I know you don't expect the Samir to show up, but I'm not always rushing the Herald like that. I'm okay with it, which is why my mind was like, yeah, okay. Because I feel in-game a lot of the time, you just want to get that gold out. You just want to get that gold put forward into your pocket so you can actually start to play properly, but yeah. So, dash through, we hit the E anyway, nice route, but Samira win wall, yeah. Son of a bitch champion, man. Really don't like her. Lee Sin is actually shadowing this. Here we go. Damn. Denarius up in the top lane or something. There he goes. There he goes. Will he die again? See, the Nunu's on the wolf camp now, trying to hold this one. This turret's already long gone, that's the problem. the Nunu's game plan wasn't enough around bottom lane, and Lee Sin did a good job. Well played. He's doing a good job now, Lee Sin. Nice hook. Why would you not? I don't know. I feel like you should just take it to guarantee that you can then, like, do we fly up even? We do. So why wouldn't you just double tap the Q, hit the flay backwards, guarantee the CC so that everyone can just kill her without compromise? Yeah. So Lee Sin's 5-0-0 up in CS, and the Nunu, the big problem was not enough denial of the Lee Sin, terrible early gank etiquette in terms of execution. We didn't impact bottom lane, so now there's a Fed Sim you're running around the map because the Lee Sin did. The Lee Sin has now killed the Master Yi. He's over pushing. It's 100% the Master Yi's fault. But I don't care if he's dying to the Master Yi if I've won mid lane, bot lane, got dragons, right? And the thing is, he hasn't. So if you're playing Nunu, you've got to have that map control. If you don't, this is what you're looking at. Here we go. Guys, look. We ganked the Garen, who's 0-4-1 at this point. Look at us go. When there's a Hextech Dragon in the bottom lane, all our camps are up. Grump is randomly available. Our build is terrible. Yeah, I'm not such a fan of what's going on at the moment. See, ganking and invading are important things, but if it's not done within the flow of good balanced jungling, and it's not done within the flow of good econ, it doesn't really amount to anything. It's just jagged. Like, this is by itself. We lost this. All of this is warded up. You know, this guy's splitting, which is great. We have no pressure anywhere else. Now we're forced to kind of farm a little bit more than we probably should. Split pushing Soraka. Split pushing Soraka. Goodness gracious. Say that 10 times fast. Or again, maybe it's just the end of 2023. She ults, because Yi is going way too deep, and I hate junglers, top laners that do this. I hate top laners that do this. I hate junglers that do this. Anyone that just blind pushes beyond vision, like, stop, take, come, join, hit, move down, take this. Use your macro. Help your team take turrets. Help your team move around the map properly. He isn't doing that, and so, pain. Only pain for his team. But again, as the Nunu, could we have impacted other lanes? Lee Sin's just now killing the Thresh very easily. Obviously, I'm worried about the rotation potatoes. Can we make an execution here before they do? Nope, because he has Safeguard. Not really the guy you probably want to... see, the longer you do this, the more nervous I get. The longer we do this, the more nervous I get. There they are. Like, trust me, with Demonics and Jack Show, that's a dead person and you're long gone. Now you're truly compromised. He's gonna show up. Okay, battle of the stat checking. Well, the original does win. Here's Nunu. Q for the heal. E for the slow. E for the stun. Shield used. All we gotta do is try and, we got a snowball here in 4 seconds. We got smite as well we can use. We got smite as well we can use. We do use a smite. Now we're gonna go snowballing probably. Nope, it's Jenna. It's Jenna. Woo. Tough one. We all think we can catch Jenna. We all think we can do it, but we never can. Garen's like, finally some free time by myself. Yi takes this one finally. Thresh is pushing this one up instead of anyone else of note. We go back in, but the whole team is up. You've got what? 1,300 gold? Leave. You don't want to be here. I don't care if we live. I don't care. We don't. We get one. I still don't like the play though. Let's go back to base. You know, we got a whole bunch of gold on the Nunu that he needs to spend. Soraka's top lane is a herald up. Leave, spend, snack. If Yi draws the attention of everyone on the bottom lane there, cool, we get a free herald, and we can punch into his jungle, get a lot of deep vision with the Thresh, sync up with this one. Basic macro that you should know at this point as a diamond jungler. Most don't, unfortunately. Oh, we've gone Radiant Virtue and Sunfire. Oh, I want to unsee it. And he rushed Ravenous. Oh, I want to unsee it. Guys, Diamond, what's wrong with you? Mobalytics is free. Choose your builds. U.GG is free. Choose your builds. Worst case, Lolalytics is free. Choose your weird builds, inflated stats, but still, it's better than whatever I'm watching. And sometimes people say, but the stats have suggested that this item is good. Well, that's a misconception, is that all stats are just blindly good. You need to read the nuance into why items are good, when they're good, what elos are good. And honestly, people who are high elo on mains, telling you what to build, probably know more than what raw stats suggest, because raw stats are not always optimized for sample size. Never are, actually. And now we're ulting just to try and zone. There you go. But, I mean, still. Garen now shows up. Soraka's not even in the game. Just pressing R from a big distance. Okay. Problem is you have Jhin, and Jhin just either is super good or super not good. And sure, the peeling is good, but you do need to do a lot more damage in solo queue. Now we're gonna try to get that stun on the Janna, which we're able to do, but we have no damage. She shields herself off, and she's a Janna, so yeah. Pushed off, pushed away, and now they get a free dragon. Here we'll proc again. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is rough. This is rough. But again, don't put it on your lanes. Don't put it on the picks. You know, the Yi popped off. The Soraka will always be useful because of who she is as a champion. It's what you really do to get the carry in your game fed. And the carry here is the Yi as well as the Jhin. Now, we could have denied the Yi's deaths a few times by taking away the Lee Sin's quadrants. We didn't, though. We didn't. So now Lee Sin goes mid lane again, and obviously Yi should stop this. He won't, right? This is inting. Like, that's just inting. It's dumb. It's stupid. You cannot do anything about it. I agree with you. But there's also nothing you can do about it. What I just said. So stop trying and stop worrying about it, right? What can I do instead? What can I do in spite of him doing this? And if you're never in a position to capitalize, like the waves are never pushed up, the counter jungling is not possible, the objectives are never able to be taken, you literally just have to watch him die because you can physically do nothing anywhere else, then something happened before. So even though he's inting away the game and costing you guys the game, to, you know, like the possibility to win, I agree it sucks. But in a better executed scenario, this doesn't happen. He plays the same way, but their team has to worry about you in these scenarios. Like, they go for the Yi here, but you guys are here. They go for the Yi here, but they lose the dragon and then lose all of this. We're used to that, right? We know that from how top laners play. So, seems like from this they just kind of, yeah, Yi dies top lane. They take the inhib. Nunu's by himself. Fed Samira again. Like, you got to impact that lane while you can. Samira is snowballing lane. All these snowballing lanes, they add up. The Lee Sin had this pressure there. It wasn't amazing, but it did stuff. But my bottom lane fed, my top lane fed. Yeah, but, right? Even if you were destined to lose this game, could we not have done certain things better? Could we not have improved more? Yes, I agree. They actually hold here, and it's really just a really boring, slow closeout. Let's see. Yi goes deep and dies. Garen now body blocks everybody. Nunu's already dead. How did he die, actually? Oh, he goes in for the dragon. How do you go in for the dragon here and not get it? Let's see. We don't see the HP. Dragon HP, there we go. On the left, bottom left. 4,500, 3,900, 3,800, 2,700. We get kicked out. And 1,500, yeah. Yeah, it's too late. Good kick by the Lee Sin. It's just a late. Yeah, it's just a late. It's a late going. Good kick by the Lee Sin. They win the fight in the end. So, yeah, boring stuff. No real macro at the end. Yeah, Yi starts inting away, but he's still a good stat check. He's still getting kills back and forth. But if no one can do anything else at all, look at your early game. Look at the transition to mid game. Why didn't we push the game up? But yeah, interesting discussion. Interesting junglers. They need to see Virkayu.gg like you do. See you all in the next video.